All right. Well, um, being an American and a fan of the U.S. men's national team, little disappointing to be that today. I thought for the first 10 minutes, the U.S. men's national team looked very good. Thought we were on the front foot. I love the way we're playing, but something about maybe missing those first couple just guilt edged chances or razor edged chances that maybe disappointed them and got to a lot of the young players. And on top of that, it looked like some guys in the center of the park weren't maybe fit and maybe got caught out mentally. Maybe they're mentally tired more than physically, but they did play a lot of games. Uh, Unfortunate result, but they can be proud for the progress they made. I do think that we absolutely have some shortcomings that need to be resolved. Um, and no, I don't think Berhalter should be the coach for 2020. Was it 2026? I think that would be largely disappointing. I think his ideas are void of creativity, and I think his best players are constantly left on the bench because he can't think of the best way to use them. And I think most of us can definitely agree that the best way to use a player like Reyna is not on the bench. You can't be effective on the bench. So, I mean, it's easy as that. I think it's clear as day. So, I don't know if there's people telling him what to do. I've said this a couple times, and it almost seems like Berhalter is definitely a guy that is spoken through, and he's not really. Maybe they aren't even his own ideas. I really don't know. But I mean, you got to feel for him. They all wanted to win, but he seems a little indifferent about it all. So I thought that was interesting. GG's Netherlands, of course. I thought that they played fair enough, and they played exactly how they needed to beat us, and that's all that matters is getting a result, as I mentioned in the last episode. Feel free to check that out. I can't wait for the next 4 years. We're going to have a World Cup in Seattle, my home city, baby. And I think Seattle's going to show out. The state of Washington is going to really show what this sport means to them. It's come so far already. In the next 4 years, man, I can't even imagine. My son will be 15. I think that'll be just the coolest thing to be able to watch with him because he'll understand it on a deeper level and have a greater connection with the game at that point. And I think that's going to be special. So, again, it's super unfortunate that we have players that are as talented as they are, like Reyna, but don't get played. And there's a couple. We got Carter Vickers. We got Pepe, who wasn't even taken with. So a lot on my mind there. I did see someone tweet about Caleb Porter being the next coach, and if he is, I swear to God, I won't watch any games. I just have something against him. I don't think he's a very good coach. I think he's pretty arrogant, and I just don't think he's going to do anything different that Berhalter did or didn't do. I think he, I think we maybe need like a Latino coach or something. I think that a lot of the way they play, the way they work hard, and stuff like that, it kind of aligns with the American mentality. And I think over the next 4 years, between the gap between just technical skill and work rate will kind of come to a closer position, or they'll come to a fold where there'll be more parity there. And I think that um, we absolutely should expect something greater than a round of 16 result. I think the kids that we have there right now are phenomenal. They're only going to get so much fucking better over the next 4 years. So super excited for guys like Musa, who seemed like a ghost today. Really, really unfortunate. I'm not sure what got into him. Maybe he was sick. Maybe he was just gassed, dude. Maybe he didn't get a long night of sleep. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen from day to day as an athlete, especially of that level. I couldn't even imagine. And just comparing it to what I played, and I'm sure at that level it's fully exempt, kind of magnified. So it's never easy. Never easy to play at that level, make the right decisions all the time. So it is what it is. But we move. I think the next 4 years are going to be very promising. And again, GG's the Netherlands. I have an old coach from my playing days that is Dutch, and I'm sure he's excited. And Peter, I hope, if you hear this episode, I am thinking of you, man. So hopefully all is well. And Nathaniel, hopefully all is well with you well with you. I hope that life is treating you too fantastic, and I hope you too enjoyed the win today. Um, but yeah, moving on. I think over the next couple episodes, we'll be talking about a wider range of things. I'll be able to go over, results of different games. We just watched Messi and company win today. I thought that was a lot closer than it should have been, and it could have been. And I think it really showed some defensive frailties um, of Argentina. I think that maybe they didn't need to sit as deep as they did, and kudos to Australia as well. I think that they worked hard enough, and they deserve that goal, even if it was a massive, massive deflection that was unfortunate to come off of Enzo Fernandez. But yeah, anyways, thank you for listening. If this is your first or second visit or your last, I want to thank you for being here, for spending the time listening to me and my thoughts. We're going to be bringing more people on as time goes forward. I have my buddy Jeff coming through soon. Finally got him locked in and convinced that this is a good idea. So hopefully we can make something of it. I'm going to keep pushing. We'll keep pushing sound bites every episode. And hopefully you enjoy the thumbnails, I am working super hard on those. And yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts. If you're watching the YouTube video here, catch me at Rojo Chats. That is my tag. Again, that's at Rojo Chats, ROJO, just like the logo here. Right down there. ROJOCHATS. Rojo Chats, one word with the @ sign at the beginning, and you will find me. I am on Twitter as well. That's the best place to keep up to date on the most recent information that I decide to divulge, or just my crazy thoughts. So I want to thank you again for coming with me on this journey, and hopefully we see some exponential growth going into 2026. And we're able to do some really cool things with the sport and talk to some really cool and exciting personalities and people over time. So again, thank you very much. Not a too terribly long episode. I want to keep it brief. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy your holidays and enjoy your time with your family. Peace.